Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. I am here on Sunday with one of our ruling elders, Kevin Burrell, who is currently serving on session. Kevin also serves as one of our breakfast coordinators for the Sunday morning breakfast, and is also, as a session member, one of the co-chairs, along with Beth Kate Freeman, of our anti-racism committee. And so I'm grateful to have the chance to talk with you today about all the different ways that you are present in Market Square. But tell me first, how did you get connected to Market Square?
Well, I should remember the date of this, but I don't. And I was church searching like 15, 16 years ago, and I stumbled into Market Square, and I heard some powerful preaching, and I never wanted to be anyplace else Sunday morning. So I just stayed.
Okay.
And eventually joined.
Yes. We appreciate that. We appreciate everyone who's here, but I appreciate that thinking about our preaching, because Market Square is a place where people can engage in that worship context some of the really challenging issues that we face as Christians and need to think together about how to respond to. And not every church is able to engage those questions in that worship context. And that's not the only place that we engage challenging questions. And as co-chair of our anti-racism committee, you have helped us create space for different conversations. And so I'm grateful that you are willing to do that. And you've been a good conversation partner for me. So just thinking for a moment about that work of anti-racism. For me, it's important that we do that work because we still have some reconciliation and some reckoning to do in this country and as people of faith because of the history of the country. And so I am grateful that the church is doing it. Tell me about why you are willing to do it here in this place.
I feel that we're called as Christians to lean into that which is not comfortable. So I really appreciate having conversations with people that don't look like me, that don't think like me, that are different from me, to work together for that good news. So, and Market Square is just the best place for me to do that.
Yeah, and that space of being uncomfortable.
Yes.
And you, as a ruling elder, you remind us of that, and you say it in session, and you say it in the context of the work we do in anti-racism, and I appreciate that. And I appreciate that you trust us enough, and that we have enough trust in one another to be uncomfortable together.
And to own that discomfort.
Because that takes vulnerability.
It does. It absolutely does.
Yeah, it does. Tell me about some of the work you do as a breakfast coordinator.
Sure. As a breakfast coordinator, I am a point person for any of the needs that our guests have that are outside the bounds of breakfast, which is our main goal in the morning. And to be a calm, quiet presence, a centering space for the other servers when they have questions or needs in the kitchen, and just kind of a in-between kind of person. I love serving coffee because I like being out with our guests to say good morning, to just be present and to welcome and greet and do my best to spread that good news.
Yeah. And I think our guests very much appreciate the way we serve breakfast, and that it does enable the members who serve to be more present to our guests and to have relationships established. And what I hear from our guests and from those who serve is that it's really meaningful to them.
It is. It very, very much is.
Yeah. So you engage Market Square as ministry in many different ways, and I think you've answered the question about why you give your time and your talent here, but is there anything else you want to offer about that?
I think it is so rich what you get back by giving to the church, and giving in new ways, in ways that are brand new. It is just amazing what God can do and what God gives each day.
Amen. Well, I think that our life is richer. I know our life is richer because you are here.
And my life is richer as well.
Yeah, well, I'm glad for that, and glad for this relationship.
Indeed.
So thank you. And thank you all for listening.
You're welcome.
We appreciate it.